Let's not sugarcoat it, aging can hit like a freight train. One day you're jogging up the stairs, the next you're clutching your knees just to stand up. Your joints creak like rusty doors. Your energy vanishes before noon. Your memory? Slipperier than a bar of soap. But here's the kicker, the decline we often blame on getting older? Much of it is preventable. In fact, what you put on your plate could be the ultimate weapon against aging. Yes, we're talking superfoods, but not just any superfoods. We're diving into the powerful, research-backed foods that are shocking scientists with their ability to reverse damage, boost energy, protect the brain, and keep you feeling like you're in your prime, even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. The ugly truth they don't tell you about aging. Let's be honest, the American diet is a slow death sentence. Highly processed, sugar-packed, and nutrient-depleted foods are stealing your mobility, wrecking your memory, and fast-tracking you to frailty. The result? Over 80% of Americans over 65 suffer from at least one chronic condition. Arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, dementia. But here's where it gets hopeful and shocking. Numerous studies have proven that nutrient-dense, natural superfoods can literally turn back the clock. Not just slow it down, reverse it. That's not hype. That's science. So, if you've ever thought, I just don't feel like myself anymore. Why does everything hurt? I'm too tired to enjoy my life. You're not alone. But you're not powerless either. Because in your fridge or grocery aisle could be the antidote to aging, and we're going to break them down, one by one. Superfood number 1, blueberries, the brain's best friend. Let's start with a bombshell. Blueberries can literally rebuild brain function. That's not a typo. In a 2016 study published in Nutrients, seniors who consumed blueberries daily showed dramatic improvement in memory, learning, and cognitive speed. Why? Because blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that protect your brain from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is like a fire slowly roasting your neurons, and blueberries are the water that puts it out. But here's the shocker, most Americans eat fewer than 3 blueberries a day on average. That's criminal, considering how this tiny berry is a powerhouse of anti-aging nutrients. How to eat them: add a handful to your morning oatmeal or smoothie. Freeze them for a cool snack. Or eat them raw, just eat them. Your brain will thank you. Superfood number 2, salmon, the joint-saving, heart-loving miracle. If you're struggling with stiff joints, poor circulation, or a foggy brain, this is your wake-up call. You need salmon. This oily fish is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, nutrients your body cannot make on its own. And without them, inflammation goes through the roof. Your joints swell. Your memory fades. Your heart pumps harder for less. But when you regularly eat salmon, research shows inflammation markers drop. Blood pressure stabilizes. Brain volume actually increases in memory centers. And yet, here's the terrifying truth: most seniors in America are dangerously deficient in omega-3s. That means they're walking time bombs for Alzheimer's, stroke, and chronic joint pain. How to eat it: bake or grill wild-caught salmon twice a week. Add lemon and garlic for extra benefits. Canned salmon is fine too, just skip the heavy sauces. Superfood number 3, spinach, the secret muscle saver. This green might seem boring, but it's hiding a shocking superpower: it prevents muscle loss as you age. Muscle decline isn't just about looking good. When you lose muscle, you lose balance. You fall. You break hips. You end up in a nursing home. But spinach is packed with magnesium, iron, potassium, and nitrates that literally help your muscles function and rebuild. In one European study, people who consumed leafy greens like spinach had 11% stronger legs than those who didn't. That's the difference between climbing stairs and collapsing on them. How to eat it: add it to eggs, smoothies, or sauté with olive oil. The secret is consistency, not just a one-time salad. Superfood number 4, walnuts, the heart-saving snack. This is a shock most people don't see coming. Walnuts are more than just a snack, they're life-saving medicine. Just a handful a day has been shown to reduce cholesterol, cut heart disease risk by 50%, improve cognitive performance in seniors. Think of walnuts like armor for your arteries. But the most stunning fact? A Harvard study found that people who ate 5 servings of walnuts a week lived up to 3.7 years longer than those who didn't. That's not just living longer, that's living better. How to eat it? Grab a small handful daily. Sprinkle on oatmeal. Add to yogurt. Just don't drown them in sugar or salt. Coming up in Part 2. In Part 2, we'll uncover the shocking food that heals your gut and fights fatigue like a drug. A forgotten superroot that boosts energy and slashes inflammation. A golden liquid that protects your memory and heart. If you think these first 4 foods were powerful, just wait until you see what's coming next. Remember, it's never too late to change your future. But it starts today, on your plate. Superfoods that help you stay active as you age, Part 2, the hidden energy boosters you're not eating yet. Let's cut the fluff and get real. You can't outrun aging, but you can damn well outsmart it. If you think feeling tired, achy, or foggy-headed is just part of getting old, think again. Because guess what? It's not your age, it's your plate. What you eat is either fueling your body or secretly sabotaging it from the inside out. So if you've ever dragged yourself out of bed, bones creaking like rusty hinges, and thought, is this it? Don't give up hope yet. There are superfoods, real, powerful, natural foods, that are practically nature's fountain of youth. And chances are, you've been walking right past them at the store. This is Part 2, and we're about to uncover the shocking truth behind 6 often overlooked superfoods that can reignite your energy, fight inflammation, and help you move like you're 20 years younger. 1. Beets, nature's nitric bomb for blood flow. If your muscles feel stiff and your heart races after a flight of stairs, it's time to bring in the big guns, beets. What they do, beets are packed with nitrates, which convert into nitric oxide in your body. This dilates your blood vessels, increasing circulation and oxygen flow to your muscles and brain. Collision translation? More oxygen equals more energy. Better blood flow equals better mobility. Less stiffness equals more freedom. Shocking truth, in one study, older adults who drank beet juice before walking increased the oxygen efficiency of their muscles by up to 19%. That's basically like turning back the clock on your endurance. How to use them: roast them, juice them, toss them in a salad. Just get them in. 2. Bone broth, the liquid that rebuilds you from the inside out. Your joints hurt, your skin sags, and your digestion sucks. Guess what? You might be missing the most overlooked powerhouse of them all, bone broth. Why it matters: bone broth is rich in collagen, gelatin, and amino acids, key building blocks for joint repair, gut healing, and even glowing skin. Fire-shocking fact: collagen production plummets by 1% every year after age 20. That means by 60, your body's basically running on scraps, unless you replenish it. Bone broth delivers that hit of collagen your body's crying out for. Seniors who consume collagen regularly report less joint pain, better skin elasticity, and even improved sleep. Pro tip: make it at home from leftover chicken bones, or buy it organic. Sip it like tea or use it as a soup base. It's a healing elixir hiding in plain sight. 3. Turmeric, the inflammation assassin. Inflammation is the root of everything that's slowing you down. Aching knees? Brain fog? Chronic fatigue? All roads lead to inflammation, and turmeric is here to stop it dead in its tracks. What makes turmeric so powerful is curcumin, its active ingredient. Curcumin doesn't just reduce inflammation, it crushes it. Chart-decreasing research shows curcumin can be as effective as some anti-inflammatory drugs, without the side effects. And get this, chronic inflammation is tied to heart disease, Alzheimer's, arthritis, and even depression. So when you fight inflammation, you're not just improving your mobility, you're extending your life. Tip: always pair turmeric with black pepper. It boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Add it to soups, smoothies, or take it as a supplement. Just don't ignore it. 4. Pumpkin seeds, tiny seeds, massive impact. Feel weak? Tired? Cranky? You might be low on magnesium and zinc, and the fix is as small as a handful of pumpkin seeds. Why they matter? These seeds are nutrient-dense powerhouses that support muscle function, bone health, and even testosterone levels in older men. Shocking stat: nearly 80% of Americans are magnesium deficient, and guess who it hits hardest? Older adults. This leads to poor sleep, low energy, and even heart rhythm issues. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, which supports better sleep and mood. It's like nature's antidepressant and muscle relaxer packed into a snack. Eat a quarter cup a day for noticeable results. Bonus: they're great for bladder health, too. 5. Blueberries, brain armor in a bowl. Memory slipping? Losing focus? Worried about cognitive decline? You should be. But don't panic, because blueberries are here to protect your brain like a bulletproof vest. What's the magic? Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, a powerful class of antioxidants that protect brain cells from oxidative stress, aka the silent killer of mental sharpness. Brain studies show seniors who eat blueberries daily perform better on memory tests and show improved communication between brain cells. They don't just taste good, they literally slow aging in the brain. Pro tip: add them to your breakfast, blend them in a smoothie, or eat them frozen like candy. 6. Chia seeds, the tiny miracle for energy and digestion. You want long-lasting energy without the crash? Regular digestion without relying on pills? Chia seeds are the answer you've never tried. These tiny seeds swell up to 10 times their size when soaked, helping you stay full longer, stabilize blood sugar, and support digestion. Shocking twist: chia seeds are loaded with omega-3s, yes, the same kind found in fatty fish. These fats reduce inflammation, support heart health, and keep joints flexible. Bonus: the fiber content in just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds equals 10 grams, about 40% of your daily requirement. Soak them in water or almond milk overnight and turn them into pudding, or sprinkle them on oatmeal or yogurt. Final thoughts: are you fueling aging or fighting it? Let's be brutally honest, most people age fast not because they're old, but because they're fueling their bodies with garbage. You are what you eat, and if you feed your cells junk, you'll move like junk. These 6 superfoods aren't fancy. They aren't expensive. And they aren't hard to find. But they are game changers. If you're ready to take back your energy, mobility, and freedom, you don't need pills, and you don't need surgery. You need to start feeding your body what it's begging for. So let's go. 1 superfood at a time. You got this. Superfoods that help you stay active as you age. Part 3, the shocking foods that reverse the clock on aging. Let's be brutally honest, aging doesn't ask for permission. It shows up with creaky knees, stiff joints, and a side of brain fog. But here's the twist most people miss: you have way more control than you think. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. In fact, when you start fueling your body with the right superfoods, something shocking happens: you start reversing the damage. You start moving, thinking, and even looking younger. This is part 3 of our eye-opening series, and if you're still with us, you're about to uncover the next level, the anti-aging superfoods that most people overlook, ignore, or flat out don't believe in. Until they try them. 1. Dark chocolate, the sweet weapon against aging. Yes, you read that right. Chocolate. But not the sugar-laden junk you find in candy aisles. We're talking about dark chocolate, preferably 70% cocoa or higher. Why? Because it's packed with flavonols, antioxidants that improve blood flow, lower blood pressure, and even enhance brain function. Shocking truth, a Harvard study found that elderly people who consumed flavanol-rich cocoa had improved memory and cognitive speed in just 8 weeks. Even better? It boosts mood, supports heart health, and can reduce stress hormones. That's a sweet deal. Pro tip, a small square a day keeps the doctor away. Go for organic, low-sugar varieties. 2. Avocados, the youth-supporting fat bomb. Forget what you heard about fat. Healthy fats are non-negotiable if you want to age well, and avocados are one of the most powerful sources on earth. What they do, they're rich in monounsaturated fats, which support heart health, reduce inflammation, and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. But wait, there's more. Avocados are loaded with glutathione, a master antioxidant that detoxifies your body, protects your brain, and supports liver function. Shocking benefit, older adults who eat avocados regularly have higher mobility, better memory, and even lower risk of macular degeneration, eye disease. Add it to toast, salads, or eat it straight with a spoon. It's creamy. It's delicious. And it's keeping you young. 3. Eggs, the perfect protein reimagined. For decades, eggs got a bad rap. Too much cholesterol, they said. But that was a lie. Eggs are one of the most complete, bioavailable proteins you can eat, and they're loaded with age-defying nutrients. Here's the kicker, they contain choline, which is essential for brain health and memory retention. And lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect your eyes from age-related damage. Shocking stat, seniors who eat eggs for breakfast report higher energy levels and lower appetite throughout the day. That means fewer cravings, better focus, and less weight gain. Scramble them, boil them, poach them, just eat the yolks. That's where the magic is. 4. Spinach, the green muscle miracle. You might think of spinach as rabbit food. But it's actually a metabolic powerhouse that your aging body is begging for. Why it matters, spinach is loaded with vitamin K, which helps with bone strength and prevents fractures. It's also rich in folate, which supports cognitive function and reduces homocysteine, a compound linked to dementia and Alzheimer's. Here's the shocking twist, spinach is also one of the few vegetables that contains plant-based nitrates, which help your blood vessels relax and improve circulation. That means more energy, better muscle oxygenation, and even faster recovery after exercise. Steam it, blend it, or stir it into your omelets. Just don't skip it. 5. Walnuts, the brain builder in a shell. Look closely at a walnut. It even looks like a brain, and that's no coincidence. Nature knows what it's doing. Walnuts are one of the best sources of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which support cognitive function, reduce inflammation, and lower the risk of heart disease. Shocking benefit, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that seniors who ate walnuts scored significantly higher on memory and reasoning tests. Bonus, they're also rich in polyphenol, which protect against oxidative stress, and melatonin, which supports deeper sleep. Handful a day. Raw, not roasted. Your brain will thank you. 6. Green tea, the longevity elixir. Coffee may get you going, but green tea keeps you glowing. This ancient superfood is loaded with catechins, which are potent antioxidants that do everything from fighting cancer to boosting metabolism. And here's the shocking part, the oldest people in the world? In places like Okinawa, Japan, they drink green tea daily. Not coffee. Not soda. Just green tea. It improves blood sugar control, lowers LDL cholesterol, and supports fat burning, even at rest. Plus, it's calming, thanks to L-theanine, which reduces anxiety and mental fatigue. Drink it hot. Cold. With lemon. Just don't forget it. Superfoods that help you stay active as you age. Part 4, the ultimate longevity meal plan that no one talks about. Let's get brutally honest. Most seniors aren't just tired. They feel defeated. They're not slowing down just because of age. It's the silent killers on their plates. Yes, what you eat either revives you or robs you. And most Americans are walking around unknowingly drained by their meals. That stops today. Because in this final part of our Superfood series, we're giving you what no one else will. A longevity-focused meal plan packed with shocking nutrition that doesn't just slow aging, it fights back. Breakfast, the morning armor. Most people grab toast, pancakes, or sugary cereals, the worst way to start your day over 60. You want a breakfast that energizes your brain, strengthens your bones, and slashes inflammation. Here's what that looks like. The anti-aging bowl. Chia seeds plus flax seeds soaked overnight in unsweetened almond milk. Topped with blueberries, goji berries, and a dash of cinnamon. Add 1 hard-boiled omega-3 egg on the side. Why it shocks your system into high gear. Chia and flax equals fiber plus omega-3 plus plant protein. Blueberries equals brain-boosting anthocyanins. Goji berries equals support vision, skin, and immunity. Cinnamon equals blood sugar control and circulation. This isn't just breakfast. It's armor for your cells. Mid-morning, the brain booster shot. Don't grab a bagel. Instead, drink this. Superfood green smoothie. 1 cup spinach. 1/2 avocado. 1 small green apple. Juice of half a lemon. 1/2 cucumber. 1 scoop of collagen peptides. Why it works. This combo cleans your gut, floods your brain with micronutrients, and boosts skin elasticity. And collagen? It's your invisible youth shield. You'll feel mental clarity like you haven't had in years. Lunch, the joint saver plate. Now here's where the standard American lunch goes off the rails. Sandwiches, fries, processed meats, all that sodium and inflammation. It's a one-way ticket to exhaustion. Try this instead. Longevity lunch bowl. Base, quinoa or wild rice. Protein, grilled salmon or organic tofu. Veggies, steamed broccoli, red bell peppers, shredded purple cabbage. Dressing, tahini, turmeric, lemon juice, garlic. Why it matters. Wild salmon is loaded with anti-inflammatory omega-3s. Cruciferous veggies help detoxify your liver. A sluggish liver equals fatigue. Tahini and turmeric are anti-aging powerhouses. You won't feel bloated. You'll feel invincible. Afternoon snack, energy without the crash. Most people reach for cookies or chips. You'll reach for decades more life. Super snack combo. 10 walnuts. 1 square of 85% dark chocolate. A slice of orange. This tiny combo blasts your body with healthy fats, magnesium, vitamin C, antioxidants that protect your entire system from aging faster than it should. Dinner, the age-reversing feast. Forget meatloaf and mashed potatoes. That's the past. Here's what the future looks like. Vibrant dinner plate. Protein, lentil stew or grilled sardines. Sides, roasted Brussels sprouts and sweet potato wedges. Add a sprinkle of pumpkin seeds. Why this meal hits hard. Lentils, plant-based iron and B vitamins equals energy, mood support, heart health. Sardines, vitamin D and calcium equals stronger bones. Brussels sprouts, sulforaphane equals detox power. Sweet potatoes, beta-carotene for glowing skin and vision. You're not just feeding your hunger. You're fueling your future. Evening wind down, the sleep elixir. Most people don't realize their evening snack is ruining their sleep. Skip the cookies. Drink this. Golden milk elixir. 1 cup warm almond milk. Half a teaspoon turmeric. A pinch of black pepper. A 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon. Optional, a few drops of raw honey. This calms your nervous system, reduces nighttime inflammation, and supports deep, restorative sleep. You'll wake up feeling 10 years younger. Why this meal plan works? Because it's not just a list of foods. It's a nutritional weapon against decline. Every bite targets brain fog, joint pain, low energy, digestive issues, heart health, skin aging, muscle loss. And here's the real kicker. You don't have to starve. You don't need fancy supplements. You just need the right foods at the right times. Final shocking truth. Doctors may not tell you this, but your grocery cart has more power than your pill bottle. And when you follow this meal plan consistently, you don't just stay active. You become unstoppable. So go ahead. Eat like your life depends on it. Because it does. And now you have the blueprint. Welcome to your second youth.